full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up, it's not an option.
Haters been counting me out, I'm counting my views and loading my clicks. You say my name, you on the list. I'm checking them twice and I'm cooking them quick. Real takes is dying, the fake ones is lit. YouTube is off balance, so I'm back on my itch. St. Louis dirty, big art, sports 30. That's how I like you all on my itch. I won't take a sip, I'm hitting blunts whenever it's lit. Not popping no pills, but do as you wish. I roll with the winners, I love them to death. I got a few friends, not all of them rich. What good is the channels, my brothers is broke. What good is the panels, my dogs can't sit. I'm on my mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas no chips. Just put the G-Shot back on my wrist. These shoes came with Weezy, he gave me a gift. Back when YouTube hosts praying like this. They act like the legends cannot coexist, but I never beef with a streamer for nothing. If I smoke a YouTube, it's gon' be legit. It won't be for clicks, it won't be for fame. See to the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching YouTube, you was paving the ground. Got my own cadence, I got my own style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. If you don't fuck with me, you ain't got a choice. Did my own thing, still made all that noise. I had to be different, I met my intentions. Now big on sports, got a voice.
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up, it's not an option.
Haters been counting me out, I'm counting my views and loading my clicks. You say my name, you on the list. I'm checking them twice and I'm cooking them quick. Real takes is dying, the fake ones is lit. YouTube is off balance, so I'm back on my itch. St. Louis dirty, big art, sports 30. That's how I like you all on my itch. I won't take a sip, I'm hitting blunts whenever it's lit. Not popping no pills, but do as you wish. I roll with the winners, I love them to death. I got a few friends, not all of them rich. What good is the channels, my brothers is broke. What good is the panels, my dogs can't sit. I'm on my mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas no chips. Just put the G-Shot back on my wrist. These shoes came with Weezy, he gave me a gift. Back when YouTube hosts praying like this. They act like the legends cannot coexist, but I never beef with a streamer for nothing. If I smoke a YouTube, it's gon' be legit. It won't be for clicks, it won't be for fame. See to the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching YouTube, you was paving the ground. Got my own cadence, I got my own style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. If you don't fuck with me, you ain't got a choice. Did my own thing, still made all that noise. I had to be different, I met my intentions. Now big on sports, got a voice.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big R. Welcome back to Big R Sports. We in the building. What it do, man? Hopefully everybody having a good day today, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. Hit that like button on y'all way in. What it do, man? Hopefully everybody having a good day today. Whether you was at work making money for your family, whether you was at the crib taking care of your family, doing what you got to do to get through the day. We got a lot of topics today to talk about, man. What's good with it? Been a minute, been a second, but you know, man, I'm here. What's good with it? Your boy got off work early today. I said I'm going to give the people what they want, and I'm going to give them a stream today, man. So what's good with it, y'all? Welcome back to Big R Sports. We in the building. What it do, man? Hit that like button on y'all way in. Make sure y'all hit up, say what's up in the comments. I got you, bro. Few topics today, bro. Y'all see the thumbnail, bro. The GOAT, nigga, for real. I'm gonna stand by everything I put on that thumbnail today. Everybody getting smoked. Anybody want to argue it? Get smoked today. I got time today. So topic number one is gonna be why people was doubting the GOAT, bro. This doubting the GOAT, saying calling him washed, bro, saying it was over. LeBron can't do this, LeBron can't do that. I don't want to see LeBron like this. It was crazy, bro. It was straight crazy, bro. They didn't want to see the guy like this, bro. You know? But like I was telling everybody, bro, if he could just play his role, sky's the limit. Last night, or the day before yesterday, I think we played the day before yesterday. Showed it all, told it all. You know what I'm saying? 12 points in the fourth quarter. Had a good, consistent game all the way through. Made offensive plays, made defensive plays, and won the game, you know? No, was never in doubt. I was telling y'all the whole string. We're a second half team anyway. And at any given moment, you can just do a little Luka pick and roll with Brian or a little Austin Reeves pick and roll. They drop that ball off to him while he's either picking or popping or picking or rolling, bro. Unstoppable. Unstoppable with the pass, everything, bro. So you tell me who's stopping what you seen against them, bro. So, hey, LeBron ain't done. Nowhere near being washed. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe people would fix their mouth to say that dumb stuff. But they did. Guys, chill out, because he's still king. Still gonna do kingly things when it's deemed necessary, right? So, shout out to the Lakers first of all for winning the game, and shout out to Brian, man. You know what I'm saying? Shots falling, all that good stuff, bro. You cannot be mad at that at all, bro. Yes, sir. Let's go. What people were saying was people was calling on him. You know what I'm saying? To let it go. It's time to let it go. You know what I'm saying? They was telling him, watch, bro. I can't believe it, bro. It don't make no sense. But, hey, everybody just chill out. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers going to keep winning games. We're going to get our first big test. If we make it, if we beat the Spurs on Wednesday, we got OKC on Saturday if they beat their first round knockout round on the NBA Cup. We're going to get into the NBA Cup preview for real today. And we're going to get into, do the Lakers have enough? I want to see if the Lakers have enough to the point where we need to make a trade. Is this team chemistry too good to make a trade? Do we go all in, right? Do we do something stupid and go all in for Giannis or something, man? I don't know. It's kind of hard to decide when you're winning, right? And you really do got to dumb it down, you know what I'm saying, to whether or not we got enough to beat the best teams in the league. If we're not the best team in the league, do we have enough to beat the best team in the league? So we can get into what Rich Paul said too as well, because that's what really, you know what I'm saying, sparked that question for me. Rich Paul was like, nope. Rich Paul said, no, we don't. Then I don't know if he's talking as an agent or as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because if the Lakers don't have enough, he ain't talking about none of his clients. He's talking about other people's clients. And last time I checked, Rory or Austin is not a client. So of Clutch Sports. So I'm thinking he like, I don't care what y'all do now. This ain't enough. Trade all the other niggas that ain't on my roster. Matter of fact, make a trade for somebody that is on my roster. I'll find somebody for you. He is kind of that attitude. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of weird. I felt what he was saying because if we don't have enough to beat the top teams in the league, we do need to make a trade. but he sounded like he want to be a GM one day. So I thought that was kind of interesting that he was tweaking, bro, just a little bit, just a little bit. But if we got the clutchest player ever to play basketball, we got the most current clutch two players in the league right now. Everything should be all right, right? I think everything gonna be all right. You never know. You never know, but this Lakers team and how they afford to come back or keep the lead or keep it close and they just take off in the second half. I don't know if that's too healthy to be our MO, but that's our MO right now, bro. We got the number one offense and the number one defense in the second half for the NBA. In the second half, we are not to be messed with. We get Marcus Smart back on Wednesday. There was some rumblings about making Austin Reeves the sixth man, so we can try to have some more defensive equal. You know what I'm saying in a star lineup. So we gonna see if that was any truth to it. I don't think so. You bench somebody scoring 30 points a game, bro. You deserve to be fired. Just like Stefanski deserved to be fired for sitting Shedeur 2-point conversion. You know what I'm saying? Ended his comeback on purpose, but that's neither here nor there. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, stick with what's working. So I want to see us fully healthy Saturday going against OKC, and then come back and holler at me. Because we take care of business against OKC, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. You know, small trades, whether it's big trades, we can talk about it. I'm going to talk about probably a small trade. Something around the edges will be accepted. Nothing too big. Maybe like a DFS, kind of like what we got last year. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is a rental. I don't, like I was telling my viewers on the last stream, it's not going to be nobody who can like challenge somebody for a starting job. Not unless we trade one of them guys in the starting lineup. All right. So I don't think it's going to be somebody like that. Not at all. Not at all. But most definitely going to be more so trading around the edges, bro, for real. If we can move expiring contracts to teams that want that kind of cap space, who need it, who owners telling their GMs to get underneath the cap no matter what, we might be able to get a good steal. That'll be closer towards the trade deadline. No, it won't be done no time soon. Definitely closer towards the trade deadline. But I can see that happening. I can't give you no names right now because the guys I want probably won't be traded, especially old boy from New Orleans, Herb Jones. I even take the other one too. I forgot his name, but it's two of them in New Orleans. I'll take. It's a guy in Philly I'll take, but I doubt if they trade him, bro. But it's gonna be a lot to come. You know what I'm saying? Probably about January, February. If we still rolling, we still the second seed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and we beat OKC on Saturday. Hey, it'll be crazy, bro. We can take care of business, bro. And if we win that game Saturday, we're going to have an extra game, championship game against whoever going to win out the East. I have no idea, you know. But I just think, man, we really, really need to take a hard look at this team in this next month or so. Because right now it's still early. You know, we can still win a few, lose a few, you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing where it's getting kind of like the right before the half part of the season. I got to be past the half point to make a decision like that, especially if we're going to be involved in first-round picks and maybe a starter to try to really, really get a really good player who can come in and we can start off the game offensively and defensively. But this conserving energy to the second half thing is going to come back and bite us, and now you know what here in a minute, bro. For real, bro. But like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? The GOAT ain't went nowhere. He's still king. And he's still going to come get us some W's whenever he needs to, bro. You know? Just imagine this, how he played the last game all the time in the playoffs. And then come see me. Now that's what I'm talking about, you know? I've never seen a champion like of his ilk be judged for the regular season. They always talk about what he's gonna do in the playoffs. Y'all put Austin in that role, so I'm going ahead and throw Brian in that role too. You did. Let's see what they do during the playoffs. But I know this team, as is, can get us as high as the second seed. I know who is it, Denver and Houston gonna be on our trail. The Minnesotas of the world, the Spurs of the world. We really need to win that game on Wednesday because even though Wemby was out, they still playing pretty good. So we definitely got to pick up that win for sure. We won the last one, so if we can be 2-0 against the Spurs, that'll be great. A lot of teams who's going to be around that, if we do happen to drop a few seeds, we can't fall back into that pack. Let's get the tiebreakers out the way. Let's get the wins column out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, but like we got four. Well, we got six. What are we, 17-6 right now? Let me see. San Antonio got 17 losses. Minnesota got, let me see, not losses, but wins. But I was looking at it a second ago, and I just want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Because the Western Conference, after the 2 spot, bro, at 3 spot for real, because you got Denver right there. Yep, 17-6. We 17-6. The Rockets 15-6. The Spurs is 16-7. The Timberwolves is 15-9. And then we get a little distance from the 7th seed. Suns is 14-10. The Warriors 13-12. The Grizzlies 11-13. And the Trailblazers 9-15. So with us having 6 losses, we need to go ahead and pull away from at least the 5th and down. So that'll be the Spurs and the Timberwolves for sure. We play them, we definitely got to beat them, but stay ahead. First game against the Rockets is going to be on Christmas, so that ain't too far away. We're going to get our second crack at OKC if OKC can come through and beat who they got to beat to get to the knockout, to the last round of the knockout round. Let me see who they got. Which one is their cup game? So they got the Suns at home tomorrow, which is probably a good game. The Suns might give them their second loss of the season. Sure. That'd be crazy. Then we won't even play the Thunder until like February or something. Nah, I want to beat them. Even though we always play Phoenix in this damn tournament. I know we played them the last 2 years in a row. Man, where my manners at, bro? Let me say what's up to everybody, man. Welcome to Big R Sports. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Nicholas Brown, the hardest working moderator on YouTube. What it do, my G? Got an off stream today, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. You already know. Dante in the building. What up, Dante, bro? We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the building. What's good with it, bro? It's Tuesday. Why not? What it do? Why not? What it do, man? Said finally, someone tells the truth. Got people listening. Good job, Rich Paul. So why not really think we should get somebody to solidify this Lakers roster? I'm not mad at it, bro. We get somebody to the point where I feel like it'll help our team all around. It don't hurt us none. And we get somebody who can just be a piece coming off the bench. I think that'll be enough. Since we can't, only person we can bring in off the bench who can play defense for real is Marcus Smart. Then, well, on the perimeter, Laravia is okay. And then Jackson Hayes been doing this thing inside the paint. So we need that wing defender, bro, for real. Now, I don't know. We trade Vando to make that happen and give the more minutes to the rookie, see what he can do. But I wouldn't be mad at that neither, especially while we trying to contemplate on what we going to do. I'd definitely be like, well, let me see what a deal or do Zero got for us real quick. Sure, because he can get thrown in the trade too. Shoot, I don't care. So Lakers need what about Kylo? What it do, man? So Lakers need to play Vandal tomorrow. D Fox needs to be shut down. And that's what I'm thinking, bro. I feel like it's a lot of trust put into Austin Reeves, especially on the defensive end. So they're gonna start him out. He started to get cooked. It ain't gonna be Vandal that come in. It's gonna be Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart said his back is fine. He's feeling healthy. And he coming back. He gonna try it Wednesday. So it's gonna be a good game for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't think Darren Fox didn't play the first game, but he played the second game though. Marcus Jones in the building. What it do, my G? Salute, brother. I said, well, why not? I said, but when those athletic guards get on the Reeves, he puts up like 13 points and no defense, trade his ass. Hey, he's been better at that this year, bro. I'm not gonna lie, why not, bro? He's been a little bit better at that this year. He really trying to make sure that his game is more even. And but I think his teammates, like when you got NBA players, really good NBA players on your team, and you a player like Austin, your team is going to tell you to keep shooting. You like he was, what was he, 0 for 8 before he started making shots the last game? You know what I'm saying? Just missing everything. He was like 0 for 8 from 3 before he had made his first 3. So they're going to tell him to keep shooting. They're going to keep giving him the ball when he open. And it's his job to knock him down, bro. That's all it is. It's his job to knock it down. But the athletic guards, sure, Tyrese Maxey and Edgecombe, you can't get too much more athletic than that. Why not, bro? He was out there holding his own. Shot bad, but then came back and start hitting them jumpers in their face, and they couldn't do nothing but come down and try to hit jumpers in our face. It made it a real offensive game. I'm not gonna lie. Like Kato said, I think the Knicks will get the NBA Cup. That's who in it on the East, I guess. We'll see. Like Kato, you're gonna have to tell me who they playing, bro. Because I don't even know who they playing. I really don't. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, my G. So is it really a super duper trade that got to go down? I don't know. I think it's got to be around the edges, bro. Said Knicks about to play the Raptors in an hour. I heard that. So yeah, that'd be crazy. We got to play the Raptors again and they go all the way through. It's just the East is not good this year, y'all. I think they best team. I think if Brian and Luka would have played, everybody would have played against Boston. We would have watched them. Second best team. We beat the Bucks when they was the second best team in the East. They've been on a down spiral. Reports coming out, they having fights in the locker room and everything, bro. Hey, I know Giannis is the next big thing or the next big name. Laker fans, all Laker fans want. But I actually watched a lot of Giannis play basketball, bro. Just shoot, can we get another kind of player for real, bro? Man. I don't know. I like Giannis. I feel like what he does, he has to be the man on the team to do. I think that's what the problem was with him and Dame. Giannis was like, just give me the ball and everybody get the F out the way. And I'm just going to run and score. And every now and again, I might catch you in the post, or every now and again, I might try to spot up 3 or something. But for the most part, hey, he is downhill rolling. But Do we even have enough to the point where does it even have to be a trade like that? Can it be a trade where, we just get like a good defensive wing coming off the bench to try to move the needle a little bit, you know? Because me, I feel like if we're going to be an offensive team, let's go all in, right? I wouldn't be mad if it didn't work because, hey, that's at least we stuck with it and didn't give up something that worked. But we trade one of our starters and all of a sudden this stuff start working, bro. That's gonna be a problem, bro. And niggas ain't even giving Brian enough time to come back and get acclimated. He played 7 games. Them niggas 6-1 in them games Brian they played, bro. It's a dirty game, bro. I can't believe niggas thought he was washed, bro. He said, hell no, he can't shoot. And I feel you on that too, brother. I just wanted to make sure I don't want to sound like I'm crazy. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody say we traded for Giannis yesterday, I would be very happy, right? But I would be very concerned because I would have the same concerns as when he got Dame, like I was the first time I heard it. Sat there, I thought about the 2 players and how they play and how ball dominant both of them are, and can one ease up? And I didn't see that happening. Giannis ain't gonna ease up a little bit because it's his team, and Dame ain't gonna ease up that much because he's a point guard, and I choose whether I pass the ball to you or not. You did. We had that kind of dynamic with Bron and AD, but you know what? We had 2 selfless players, so they gelled. They made it work no matter what, and got a championship. Giannis can come in here and mess Luka's whole game up if he comes in and be like, I still want to average 35 points a game, 13. He can come in here. He'll have to take a huge drop. He'll have to come in and average like 24 with 13 boards and two blocks and all that good defensive efforts and all that. You know what I'm saying? His defensive play. That kind of Giannis with Luka, yeah, we winning 4 championships before it's all said and done. But the Giannis that will come down here to the late show and be like, give me the ball every time. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna put Luka in a corner. You know what I'm saying? Wait for Giannis to get double teamed. None of that, bro. And I don't think Luka going for that neither because he's the point guard. He gonna wave him up out the post and say, "Nah, move around." He said the superstar Big 3 era don't work anymore. Now the Lakers changed that. I would definitely say that with LeBron 81. Toronto was kind of like that, but Toronto was like a star, but like they still had like a 3-headed monster with Lowry, DeRozan, and Kiwi. So I'm gonna say the Lakers, bro. Because when we won with LeBron and AD, everybody went to go get bigs, Wanted to play that 2-center style like we had with Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, and with AD. So they was out there trying to get bigs all over the place. And we ended up giving up bigs, bro. So that was stupid. I would say we had the 2 big men and the third option who would get hot every night. And that third option didn't have to be the same player neither. Because I remember Danny Green. It'd be Danny Green one night, CP3 the other night, because he didn't have that good of a year. Him or Rondo didn't have that good of a year in 2020 when we won, except in the playoffs. But throughout the year, it'd be Dwight McHoward, we used to call him, come through combined, 25 points, 16 rebounds, couple of assists, 4 blocks. Just they used to come in and smash the paint, bro. So it's a more team aspect now with a superstar or 2 and a lot of good role players. And then you got the teams in any era, bro. who gonna come through with a draft that just you like, man, this team. Whew, and we got OKC, bro. It is what it is. And with the Clippers playing so bad, bro, they might even have another lottery pick, maybe even another number one pick, along with their own first round pick in the first round. So I don't know, y'all. And they seem like they don't give up none of their damn talent either, bro. They cut the weakest link, especially if they get somebody who's really good. They just cut the weakest link, bro. That's gonna be our hardest test all year long. We got to get through OKC, but they the champs. That's what they supposed to do. That's what we supposed to do. Supposed to get through it like it's nothing to it. Yes, sir. But they keep telling me Brian is done, bro, and it don't make no sense, bro. When we had AD, they was praying for days like this, bro. Times like this, bro. They was saying, man, why can't Brian just chill, bro? Chill to the playoffs. And now he chilling to the playoffs. Niggas like he niggas be tweaking, bro. Arizona in the building. What it do, man? He said, I really believe Brian would never be bad. It's year 23. You tripping. Yeah, I agree. Never bad, bro. Like, he's not finna go out like Willie Lump Lump. I just think a lot of people who been waiting for him to show his full decline, you know what I'm saying, is probably tweaking right now. And they used the first 6 games when he came back to do it, even though the first 7 games, even though the Lakers are 6-1 in them 7 games. And then he had a couple of 20-point games, right, shooting hella efficient. And that's what we really need. We really need that assist, and we really need that efficiency, bro. We got that, bro. Ain't nothing nobody can do with us, bro. I don't think he's tripping, bro. I think Brian is gonna play how he needs to play all year long within the system. And if he get hot, he gonna keep shooting. If he not, he gonna pass the rock. That's just what it is. That's what leaders do. You know what I'm saying? Brian been considered, I ain't gonna say pass first, but pass willing. He's been a willing passer since the first day he got into the NBA. You know, but he still was able to get 42,000 plus points. You know what I'm saying? Clearing the former leader in Kareem. So I don't get it. He could blend into any system. He could be the system. He could run the system. He could be a part of the system. And that's just what it is. He can play with anybody, bro. When you have 3 titles, 3 fifth finals MVPs in 3 different cities, that statement alone proves that you can play with anybody, bro. All right? You can either be the floor raiser of the team, like most of the time he was, or you can be part of the system, like he is now. Because we got to remember, we ain't never seen nothing like this before. We ain't never seen somebody 41 years old. He will be 41 in a few days. You're playing 23 years. We ain't never seen nobody play 23 years. And he's probably still, you know, capable of giving you, I ain't gonna say triple-double games, but Brian games, you know what I'm saying, where he take over the game in the fourth, where he look up, he got 30 with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? The big 3 gonna have a 90 points a few games. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. I just don't think if we really, really put our head, you know what I'm saying, put our mind to it, bro. That's why I really hope we play them Saturday. Because if we beat them and we look good doing it, it's gonna be a lot of chill out on that trade talk front. Because they made their whole mess about them beating us and how they look beating us and how we look. You know what I'm saying? But if we got Brian and them back and everybody healthy, Marcus Smart there, hey, and we win, whew, I'm gonna be crazy. What up, D Bonner? What's good with it, my G? Shout out to the general, man. Cause all I'm saying is that when the ish hit the fan, bro, the nigga came through. All right. The last game before that, when he had 25, I want to say Austin had 32 and Luka had like 39. Just stupid numbers, bro. That's what our offense is gonna be like all year long. So get used to it. And we're gonna have to outscore teams and play defense in the second half. I don't know. We got the best defense. I can look it up, man. I'm not lying, bro. In the second half of NBA games, bro, the Los Angeles Lakers is ranked number 1 in defense, bro. In the second half. You know, we ranked in offense, number 1 as well. So it's crazy, bro, how we are so much like a second half team, bro. For sure. What you got for me? You said you agree with which, Paul? That's kind of, you know what I'm saying, what got me on today. When I seen that, at first I was like, you know, he might be out of pocket because he wouldn't talk about his own clients like that, right? He would have full confidence in his clients if his clients was on was on the Lakers and was one of the people that could be possibly traded. So I thought it was a little brash. I think everybody already knew that, hey, if this team is too bad defensively, we might do have to pull the trigger on the trade. We can argue about how big of a trade people want to see. This is another time where people are going to be like, trade Austin, or trade Rory, or I would be cool with Gabe Vincent and Cleveland. They showed they healthy. They showed that they can help a team. If you got to attach something to it, go ahead. But I would add something that way, more like a 6th or 7th perimeter 3D wing that can come off the bench somewhere in our rotation around 7. You know what I'm saying? So 7 or 8, maybe even 6. But I don't know. I don't see that person out there right now. And we might as well win it, bro. So, but like I quoted earlier with the rest of the West, they are catching up. They are catching up. So Rich Paul, we'll have to say, yeah, even though I think it was something a little malicious behind that, you know what I'm saying? I knew it was something a little malicious behind it, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. But then I thought to myself, I was like, oh, man, he don't really have, besides Brian, who else he got on the Lakers who was on his Clutch Sports? Damn, is Rory on Clutch Sports? If that's the case, bro, that's crazy. But yeah, he cool though, man. He cool. Yeah, I see Wibby said Brian's the GOAT. It goes into my next topic. I was watching pre-games and stuff when the Lakers was playing. The whole Toronto team had to pick who was the GOAT. They did it pretty cool too because they had to eliminate each player. And I'll say about 8 players on the Toronto Raptors said Brian was the GOAT. A couple of them said Jordan. A couple of them said Kobe. One of them said Kareem. The new poll is out for the first time in NBA. I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say NBA history. For the first time in this poll, as long as it's been taken, LeBron surpassed Michael Jordan as the most, you know what I'm saying, young players picked as the GOAT. So the tide's been turning, man. I'm just sitting here been watching waves, bro. You hear me? Watching waves. He been changing them numbers for a long time now. And that's how I know he the GOAT, bro. Because he changed them numbers faster than even Jordan could, bro. So once all these old people get too old to be on TV and they ain't gonna be on TV no more, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna think Bron the GOAT. Yep. Greatest player of all time, playing for the greatest franchise of all time. What happened to the Bulls after Jordan left? No, I ain't finna get into it. I ain't finna get into it. Hey, D-Bond, let me ask a question real quick if you still listening, bro. Do we make a trade around the edges to try to get a 3-and-D wing player? Or do we try to do something big, bro, with all this rumblings in Milwaukee and pull off something stupid, bro? We honest. Would you pull the trigger on Giannis? We'll have to probably trade AR, Rory, and a few other players too. Like they have to take Maxey and Gabe and the first round picks, 2 first round pick swaps. You know what I'm saying? What y'all doing, man? Did y'all say yes or did y'all say no? He said D Rose was nice with injuries, bad signing. Yeah, back when which one you talking about? Minnesota, where he signed with Cleveland for a little bit of a stint. I wish he would have stayed. I know he thought too much was going on. D Rose was like, "Yeah, all right, with all this drama, bro, I'm out of here." What up, what cool P? What it do? What it do? What cool P said yes. She will pull the trigger on Giannis. I heard that. That's ooh. Ikato said the NBA should name the NBA Cup after Bron. I don't know, man. I think he deserves something better than that, bro. That means he's gonna be here to stay. And I don't know. That's why I really wish they would have waited to name all them trophies a couple years ago till Bron retired. But you never know. It might be one they're gonna change we haven't thought of. Sure. Because they're gonna name him after him because he was the first one to win it. I don't know. The Bulls was never great before Mike and after, so it wasn't. They almost had their little stint in 2010s, early 2010s. But D Rose got hurt. He would have put them back a little bit, but they couldn't get over Bron neither, so it wouldn't even matter. That's a hard one, y'all. Because even with Giannis on our team, we will get better defensively, but I think we'll get worse offensively. Especially if Giannis still wants to score 30 plus. I don't know. Yes, sir. Who y'all want to see in a cup? Oklahoma City Thunder. That's the only team I want to see in this cup, bro. Besides that, I could care less about the NBA Cup. That's why I don't want Brian Name to be on the trophy, bro. They would even make fun of him about that, bro. It set him up for failure, bro. Like somebody who been in more finals than a lot of the NBA teams even made it to the finals, bro. That finals trophy should have been named after him. But they'll never change it from Bill Russell, I don't think. They made up the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference Finals MVP. They named Larry and Magic. MVP already spoken for. Kobe got the All-Star trophy. And that's about it. What other trophies is it? said these jams or petty. They not trading Giannis to the Lakers. I know, but when it's smoke, it's fire. And Giannis done said it too many times. He'd love to be a Laker, bro. So we are never out of it. We are never out of it. As smart of a chance, we have a chance. If you can put your finger on one team that's guaranteed to have a chance, it's the Lakers. When you force a team into a rebuild, they'll do a lot. I said Austin will be gone along with Vando. Yeah, because he definitely got Giannis is definitely on that supermax. So that'll be a good $60 million we got to send out, bro. Golly. Because unless we do some kind of weird sign and trade in the off season, but I don't think you could do a sign and trade during the season, bro. Sign Austin and, trade him. I think they got to be waiting for the off season. What up, J. Lou? But if Austin leaves, somebody gave that nigga the max. He out of here. He gonna get a 4-year, $200 million deal somewhere. 50 mil. Austin Reeves, bro. $50 million a year, bro. Hey. If he get it, he earned it, bro. That's just what it is. Cause sure, with this kind of jump, I know they normally give it to like smaller. It'd be good jumps though, but like lesser jumps, like from 8 to 15 or something, where you can really show some impact. But from 20 to 30, bro, is stupid, bro. That's crazy. The Spurs with Wemby or Golden State. Hey, Golden State then fell off from a cliff. I wonder what they're gonna come and try to do towards the end of the season. Yeah. See, we got a better team than them. Steph gonna be out the picture for a minute because this team they got bad, and that's just what it is. He can't pull them up. He can't pull them up out of it no more. But Wemby, if he keep getting hurt, bro, hey, I'm gonna say I told y'all so. I don't want to say it yet because I never wish harm on nobody, but y'all ain't want to listen. When Wemby coming back, y'all? Let me know when Wemby coming back. What up, Hoodie Walker? What's good with it? The Lakers are not contenders. You can't be a contender when your bench catch hell getting you 10 points. Yeah, but I feel like most of our firepower is in our start lineup. And it's not like we just getting points only with the starters on the court. You know what I'm saying? When we come out with different rotations, it might be 2 starters, 3 bench players, so on and so forth. And even the starters cooked in. I would take more of the consistency of the offense than worried about our bench. Because to me, those are like the bonus. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got 3 niggas that can give you 30. And you got 1 nigga who's gonna give you 35 or 40 every night. Hey, it's the little things that count. It's a waste of money. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna do Austin like that, bro. I think Austin can go somewhere and make a name for itself. And if we win a title here this year, he gonna be a Laker for life. At $50 million. 50 mil. Now, we got a dilemma. I put that in my description, bro. We got a dilemma, bro. Because when it's time, because normally on any other circumstances, I'm used to teams being like, okay, you either sign this or we might trade your ass. before the trade deadline. So we know Rory ain't going nowhere, even though his contract up and is expiring. Austin is the same. Brian, and it's like two more. I can't think of who it was, but these niggas contract up, bro. So like I said, if Austin do get the max from somewhere, the soup, he out of here. He out of here. $50-some million a year. Lakers ain't gonna do that. No sir. He said against those Lakers. Yeah, he coming tomorrow. You talking about Marcus Smart? Oh, you talking about Wemby? Don't tell me Wemby. He's talking about he might play tomorrow night, bro. Niggas ain't almost cursed. Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, I got it. Oh man. Yeah, if it's against the Lakers, he's definitely gonna be there. Bad, bro. It's bad as hell. He said LeBron should make a move to Philly and team up with Maxey and Embiid. Did you just see how Embiid was playing, bro? It looked like it was he couldn't even run up and down the court for real, bro. He's not the same. He was like 2 for 20 or something, bro. He was horrible, bro. Hella bad. Let's go Lake Show. You hear me? So yeah, we're playing the Spurs tomorrow, and I think we can beat them. Yeah, we're gonna beat them, man, for sure. For sure. Lakers, man, finna do our thing, bro. Hey, we gonna win the cup. We gonna win the championship. Brian gonna retire, and we just gonna reload. But this nigga said he should move to Philly. That's funny, hoodie, bro. Because for the life of me, I couldn't see it, bro. I couldn't see it at all. Not even before he came to the Lakers, because I think Philly was in the hunt. He had him and Rich Paul was to go see somebody in Philly or something like that. And I said, Philly, he go to Philly, bro. That ain't never gonna work. If you a legend, nigga, and you want to find somewhere to end your career, you go to the Lakers. And it worked. Quadrupled his fan base. Got a ring in LA, bro. He's good on 3 cities. He's good where he go on 3 cities, bro. Yes, sir. But man, we got some games coming up. But see, we got that little break in between before the in-season tournament. But sometimes maybe you need a really high power offense sometimes to get you through the season, bro. It's a lot of games. He said it's not about the cup. It's about the 500K players that are not making 50 million a year can get. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Sure. I think the only person on our team who need it like that then is probably Jackson Hayes. Everybody else make a little bit of money, so man. $50 million a year, bro. I mean, I'm trying to think of what kind of person who was undrafted, who had a rise like this, can just come out and get the max, bro. And what is 6th year, maybe? I think this is Austin 6th or 7th year. Well, man, that's a lot of money, bro. Hoodie Walker, what's the max you would do with Austin, bro? Would you sign and trade him? Would you just keep him but pay him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not 40, maybe like 30. Because I think the Lakers offer him a kind of bum contract extension, bro. He's like, y'all don't see me out here dropping 30, 41-point games, 50-point games. All right, go might take my ass somewhere else to go do it. He said, when is the next game? Wednesday against the Spurs. Yep. Sure, I'm trying to think. So what? They split that 500K, and then the players who super rich, they probably be like, "Nah, y'all go ahead, take that. Y'all go ahead, keep that." Man, that's crazy. Yeah, first round, knockout round against the San Antonio Spurs, and then we play the winner of the OKC and Phoenix game. I think that game is tomorrow too, and then a cup. Then we got I'm gonna say OKC. I think OKC gonna beat Phoenix. So then we got OKC on Saturday. Then a cup will be Monday if we win against whoever coming out the East. The Golden State is just like the Clippers. The main guys are old and it's showing. That is true. Especially on their team. It shows on their whole damn team. The Clippers, I'm speaking about the Clippers specifically. And a little bit of the Warriors too, because they got a few old niggas on their team. But on the Clippers, man, them niggas old and don't know how to play together. Probably because they don't never play together. I don't even know. I can't even tell you if that situation with the fraud stuff still going on. It's like now we done seen them on the court. I don't know if that's the reason why they so bad. They all them got that hanging over their head, knowing a ball gonna drop any minute now, or they might wait till the end of the season. You never know. But by now it's too late. So they got like 4 or 5 wins. They suck. And then OKC gonna get another lottery pick. Damn, bro, I wish we had that many picks, bro, for sure. That is what happened last season. The Lakers had no bench, and Redick played the starters the whole second half in the playoffs. You need a bench to win a title. I mean, I don't disagree with it, but I feel like if he would have played Jackson Hayes a little more, or a lot more, to be honest with you, I think that series goes a different way. I think we would have kept playing how we was playing to end the season last year, which was pretty damn good. And he kind of changed everything by playing small ball, especially for that whole quarter because he got called out for it with DFS at the center. So, and if I'm not mistaken, that same game, Rudy had like 32 and 24 or something. So it was kind of frustrating, bro. I think to me that was JJ first mess up, bro. First time he effed it up, bro. And it just happened to be in the first round of the playoffs. Came back and beat him, bro. Shout out to Jackson Hayes for, you know what I'm saying, swallowing his pride and coming back to the Lakers. So I don't be like, nope, I'm finna go sign this minimum over here. I ain't never playing with y'all again. But he back. won the, you know what I'm saying, backup center position. And hey, now he ready to win the title with us, bro. Still Kane, nigga. Yes, sir. All right, y'all, man. I just wanted to jump on real quick, touch bases with y'all, man. Talk about some stuff, read some comments, kick it with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Wednesday we got the Spurs. All right. Saturday, hopefully, we got the Thunder. Be there for both of them games. Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow. Shout out to everybody who came through today, said what's up to your boy. You know, definitely appreciate you. You know, I think my nigga Bang finna go stream too. I'm up for that one. So if I see you over there, I see you over there. If I don't, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Peace out, y'all.
Magic out of the back court. Magic left side to Kareem. Slam dunk. Look at that.